Hey there and welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Andrew. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let's get to it. Let's get into what we're here for. So it's been a little while since you've seen me in a live stream or any other content other than what I've been putting out for the last few months of the ways to make money from home, as well as the product reviews on the various different gear that I've got over the past year. Now, you probably have been wondering about where I've been, what I've been doing since we haven't had a live stream. Well, I did a survey and didn't get so many responses. So I've taken that little break from live streaming just so I'm not interfering with you, which also gives me a little bit more time to be able to work on the other channels and create more content for you here as well. Which leads me to the next topic. I was close to releasing the free YouTube course for content creators. However, I have scrapped the original version of that course because, as many of you may have already seen over the past few months, that YouTube has done some drastic changes to how they have things set up for us content creators. There's been a lot of different changes within the policy that make things a little bit easier to access now, and there's more features to use. So, rather than using the course as I had it and going in and recording a separate piece to cut into that video, I now plan on remaking the whole course from scratch all over again to give you the most up-to-date version first. That way, we don't have to worry about this whole big change and all kinds of different updates to all kinds of videos. So it will be coming, just give me time. Another thing, some of you who are in our Facebook group or friends with me on Facebook already know that I have started another journey, which I'm going to begin sharing here with you as well. And this journey is quite unexpected for many people to grasp because of the nature of this adventure. Now, however, you could probably see it right there over my shoulder, and I'll explain more. In the past, I wouldn't have guessed getting this kind of item, but because of the technology increasing the way that it has, I've got the ability to now have a new toy as well as a new piece of gear. And that would be my new DJI Air 2S drone. And it has sensors that help with obstacle avoidance and things like that that make it be able to be flown safely, as well as this nice little tablet that I have for a screen to be able to see the camera footage. Now, that tablet is way better than using my cell phone, which is 3 times smaller than that. Which the tablet gets bright enough to where it's easy to see. And then I also have people who are with me when I am flying who are also helping assist watching the drone while I'm watching the screen. And I'm also in the process of going to become a remote pilot certified by the FAA. So over the past month and a half, I have been learning all the different regulations and requirements for somebody to be a certified FAA remote pilot, which is somebody who is knowledgeable and capable of flying RC aircraft, whether it's a remote control helicopter, a drone in my case, or whether it's a fixed wing style aircraft that looks like a miniature of larger aircraft. And whether I fly one of them or not, I am still qualified underneath that certification to fly any of those. Technically, I don't have to become commercially licensed through the FAA to fly. I can be a recreational pilot, but there are some restrictions when it comes to being a recreational pilot that doesn't give me as much freedom to be able to do everything I would want to with the drone. And that would be, for instance, using the camera footage or pictures as stock images and selling them. That would be a commercial use, which requires you to be licensed through the FAA as a pilot in order to do that. Now, if I was to fly as a recreational pilot and the news seen it or something like that, and they liked that footage and then bought it from me, that wouldn't be so bad. But if I was to record the footage and then go to the news with the intention of just selling it to them, that's commercial use. You need to be certified. I want to get certified just to be able to open up all cases of drone use. That way, if somebody wants to request me to go and videotape or take pictures of a house that they want to sell within my family, or if they need their roof looked at or their gutters checked and they don't feel like getting the ladder out. Even a homeowner, which is, I kind of don't understand, but hey, underneath FAA regulations, a homeowner cannot buy a drone for the recreational use and then turn around and decide, oh, well, it's fall or summer, I'm going to do some spring cleaning or fall cleaning, and I'm going to clean out my gutters. So rather than getting a ladder out, they go and get a drone and fly up there to see how dirty they are. Underneath FAA regulations, you're not supposed to do that. That's technically a commercial use, which requires you to be certified. Kind of stupid, but that's how the FAA has it, so that's how it is. So anybody needs anything, whether it's a family member, a friend, or somebody within the community who might want to pay me $5 or whatever to go and record or take pictures or inspect something or something for them, it would be covered and wouldn't have to worry about getting a hefty fine as being a recreational pilot who did something for commercial reasons. And when I mean a hefty fine, one good example that the instructor has given me is a guy that was out recreationally and said that he was abiding by the 9 primary rules. However, he was not abiding by all of them entirely. He was abiding by them, but one of them he was only partially abiding by, and rather than fully cooperating and doing what he was supposed to, the person was fined $187,000 for a minor little mistake. Now, I don't have $187,000 and I don't want to have to come up with $187,000, so it's just better to follow the regulations and stay out of trouble. Which means you're all in for a nice little treat of different types of footage. This will also give me more capability when it comes to being able to do cane demonstrations and doing O&M style videos for you. Compared to having a camera that I'm using now on a tripod stuck in one area, or trying to have somebody that will assist me and move with the camera, now I'll be able to have this camera on a tripod set on one angle, and I will be able to use the drone on an automated flight system for it to be able to follow me, and I will still be able to have clear audio because by having this camera on the tripod, I can still use the same microphone, The only difference is you might hear a little bit of buzzing in the background from the drone flying to video cam the other angle. But we'll work on that. That's in the near future, but I've got to do tweaking and testing and things first. But I did want to at least tell you, yes, I'm still alive, and yes, there is plenty of more content coming. Live streams will return. There's just a lot going on. We'll get back to it here pretty soon. I'll give you another update. Who knows, maybe we'll have an unscheduled stream here in the near future. I'll be sharing some of the drone footage that I've gotten so far, sharing my experience with this whole journey of getting a drone, being a recreational pilot, working on becoming a commercial pilot, and how all this plays into being one of the more unique pilots within the drone community. Love to hear what you've all been up to over the past few months while we've all been enjoying the summertime. Feel free to drop your comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And for all of you who are new subscribers, thank you again for joining us here on Consult the Flying Guy. It's greatly appreciated. If you have any questions on any of the videos that you have seen or are interesting to you, by all means, please feel free to drop comments below on those videos and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. So, I hope you had a great 4th and I hope that you're going to have a great Labor Day. Don't have too much fun, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't forget to check out one of these videos over here, they might actually interest you as well. Or if you want, you're into a different style of music, you can also check out Raven Pontiac Music, which is my other channel, and it has everything that I have created over the last 12 years on there. New song released every day. Till next time, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day or evening depending on where you are, and we'll see you in the next episode.